Alright, well, instead of gutting this thing, I put one of these knockoff Chinese dlucinberg or something tremolo. It's more like a wacky bar. Real weird, kind of a low tension spring. I would have thought it would be more Bigsby, but it is, but it's not. It's a little, I don't know, a little cheesy for my taste. It took me 2 days to figure out how to play the thing without knocking this thing completely out of tune. But you figured that was going to happen anyway. Let's refresh our memories here. This is my, I don't know, late 70s Aspen, which is really a Hondo of some sort, or Lotus, or a Memphis, or what have you, with stock stock Damasio Super Distortion slug, double slugs right there. Like I said in the first video, these were made for the overseas market. Very hot pickups. Sound great. Now I was going to rip this guitar a new A-hole because it kind of plays a little cocky. But instead I bought one of these for 60 bucks. Let's get a close-up of this thing. Had to put a little... Oh, where's my finger? There you go. Had to put a little Loctite in this thing. Annoying as all hell, would come out all the time. Feels real flimsy. Like I said, the spring is kind of, I'm going to say, for lack of a better word, weak ass. It works on this hinge right about here, down in here. There's a whole bar that runs through this thing, and it's, you know what I'm saying? And, it's Bigsby-ish. But it's a total knockoff of a Duesenberg, or whatever the hell they call those German guitar-looking things. Now, the problem I have here, let's see if we can get a picture of this crap. Watch the bridge. Oh, she moved all over the place like a jazz master. That's a not so much good. Now, I had to rip these studs out of the old ones. These, because the screw heads didn't roll Didn't screw into the existing slugs. I'm sorry, yeah, body slugs, I should say that. So I pulled those out and inserted these. They were a little loose, so I had the wood, put a little wood in there, a little super glue, and who gives a shit? I was going to set this thing on fire anyway. And it's, excuse me, good camera work I got going there. Anyway, there's a little screw here. I can show you. Right there. So we can get a close-up. There you go. You see that? That's little hex Allen head there. That controls how far back this thing goes. If you loosen it, you can go back and forth like crazy. As it is, you can go a little bit back, but not too much. You know, it kind of bottoms out right there, which is good because after about 2 days of playing this goddamn thing and wanting to rip it off and throw it far, far deep into the jungle, I figured out that you have to bottom that screw out, yank it up when you're done wailing on a goddamn thing because it'll never be anywhere close to tune unless you do that. It's almost like a reset. It's stupid to think that because you're never going to get it right. But what you got to do with this thing is you got to play it for like 20 minutes to loosen the whole thing up. Now, don't get me wrong. I 3-in-1 oiled the bridge, every moving part in this thing, threw a little bit in the nut just for shits and giggles. And it helped, but it wasn't perfect. But by the end of the hour or so that I played this thing, it kind of grew on me, so I think I'll keep it for a little while. I think I'm going to get the pick guard back here. I used to have one, a color coordinated one to these surrounds, and I lost it. I took it off, and I never put it back on, and I don't know what the frick it is. I might buy one, put it back on, give it more of a, you know, Les Paul, like I said, Ace Frehley look to it. You know, that was almost kind of like Ace's sunburst. He liked that cherry, a lot of yellow, a lot of red in his sunburst, you know. Ace liked a lot of shit, if you acquire my drift. But that's another story. We all love Ace, Mr. Rock and Roll himself. Anyway, that's my DC Aspen, Korean, Japanese, hump in the neck, fucked up playing piece of garbage that I can't get rid of because I keep on bolting more shit to it. Okay, later.